Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is David and in this video I'm gonna play a solo game of Forest Shuffle using the solo mode that is included in the Exploration expansion for Forest Shuffle. In this expansion are 12 missions to complete and you can complete them by scoring enough points, but also, and you can get a bronze, silver or gold medal, but also you need to fulfill one task for that specific game. So have a bird or an insect on each tree in your forest, or have 5 or more different butterflies in your forest, score enough points with your lynx and roe deer, have a bug on every tree, things like that. So you have a task to complete and then also have to score at least the minimum amount of points. There are 12 missions, so to say, so I'm gonna roll this d12, that's not in the game, but just to decide which one we're gonna play, and we're gonna play mission number 10, Foxes and Hares, at least a total of 6 foxes and hares combined in your forest. So that's my mission. And to get at least a bronze star, I need to score 200 points, 300 to get to silver, or 400 to get to gold. You can play this solo mode with either the base game, including the Alpine expansion, or in my case, including both the Alpine and the Woodland Edge expansion. Therefore I have removed 90 cards from the game. And that's the draw pile over here. So that's our mission. We need at least to score 6 foxes and hares in my forest. If not, I have failed the mission anyway. And then we're gonna try to score the most points possible. And then we see if it's enough to get bronze, silver or gold. Should I've completed the card, say in silver, I can put it behind the silver card. And so you can keep track of which missions you have already scored in which medal stars. So that's our mission. I'm playing with the regular cave card from the base game. It is allowed to play with a cave from the Exploration expansion, but that makes it easier because those caves generally can score you more points. And instead of 3 Winter is Coming cards, I'm just playing with 1. This one goes in the bottom 10 cards of the deck. And once this card comes up, the game immediately ends. So I have no warning ahead. Just one of the 11 bottom cards will be the Winter is Coming card, and then the game immediately ends. I will start the game with 6 cards in my hand, and there will be 5 cards on the clearing. And just as in a regular game, if there are 10 or more cards on the clearing will be cleared. I am just going to play my normal turns, and then we're going to check to see this 20 card deck of the Automa Anna. And Anna will either add cards to the clearing, remove cards from the clearing, and sometimes removes the top card from the draw pile. And you'll see that in a minute, because first it is my turn. And before you can place any animals or things, so the cards like these, I have to place a tree in my area, because that's where you're gonna place the other cards around. So to get started, we need to plant a tree. The costs for the cards are paying with cards from my hand are on the left top of the card. And I think I'm just gonna play this tree because it only costs 1 card. Although if I pay with this symbol, which I don't have at the moment, I can place another card. So I guess I'm gonna take some cards from the clearing first. I can have a total of 10 cards in my hand at any time. So with this one we're getting to 7, and we need to find foxes and hares. Although this gannet is also worth 5 points, so I'm gonna take this one. I can use it as a tactic to not take cards from the draw pile, because then the game ends quicker, of course, than when I'm taking just cards from the clearing. So now we're gonna see what's Anna gonna do. What's she gonna do? She's gonna remove the most right card of the clearing, and also the top card from the draw deck. so this tree gets out. Now it's my turn again. I'm gonna place this tree. Let's start over here. And when paying with the right color, I get the bonus. So I can pay with any one card I want, but if I pay all costs with the card of the color of the tree in this case, I can play another card with the Alpine expansion symbol. So that gives me a free action. So I'm paying with this tree in order to trigger the special effect. Also this tree is just worth 3 points, but now I can play another card if I have one that has the mountain symbol. And I already checked, I have the Edelweiss. This will be worth 3 points, and if I pay the cost of this Edelweiss with a pink card, I get to draw a card from the draw pile, but unfortunately I don't have the pink symbol. I'm gonna play it anyway. I need to pay 1 card for that, so I'm gonna pay with this card, and then we can tuck it underneath the tree. So that's already 6 points, 194 more to go. Anna's gonna remove 4 cards from the clearing, that's a pity. And then it's my turn again. So Anna's turns are straightforward, either adding or removing cards from the clearing and sometimes the top card from the deck. I can either place the Janet on the left side of the tree or the Badger on the right side of the tree, but the Janet is worth 5 points and then I get to draw a card, so I'm gonna place 1 card as a payment in the clearing, and then we will tuck the Janet on the left side of this tree. So over here. Then it's Anna again, adding 3 cards to the clearing. And we're gonna looking for hares and foxes. I like the cards that are added to the middle, so I'm gonna take these 2. It's a cheap tree to plant. It will be worth 5 points if there are at least 4 beeches in my forest, so we need to score 4 beeches. And the butterflies are nice, then we can collect different kinds of butterflies. Or maybe we can use the bottom side. This pond turtle will be worth 5 points. So Anna again, removing the most right card and the top card from the draw pile. That is out. You know what, let's add the butterfly because it's free to play and there's no interesting cards in the clearing at the moment, so I'm gonna place this on top of this tree. 1 butterfly is worth 0 points, but once we collect more different species of butterflies, they become more points. And since this is with the expansions, we can collect up to 7 butterflies, and I think we got to 55 points if possible. That would be nice, then we're already because we only need 200 at least. So I have nothing to play on the right side of the tree, but I think I'm gonna play this tree that only costs 1. So oh, I forgot something. Oops, sorry. Whenever I play a tree card, I have to add a card from the draw pile onto the clearing, and then it was removed in the previous turns. So keep that in mind, David. Adding a tree means adding a card to the clearing. So I pay for this tree because it only costs 1 card with this card, and because I've placed a tree, it's even mentioned on the clearing, I have to add another card to the clearing. And now it's Anna again, and she's gonna remove 4 cards from the clearing. Oops. So I have only 1 card in my hand, but I can play it as the butterfly, the purple emperor, on top of the tree for free. So now we have 2 different butterflies and we have scored 3 points by doing so. Then it's Anna. I hope she's going to add some cards to the clearing. 2 bird and the beetle, and a bird and 3 ferns. That is not really what we're looking for. We're going to use the top parts of the trees for the butterflies. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards from the draw pile. Here's a fox. That's nice because we need a fox for our mission. At least 6 foxes and or rabbits. Not rabbits, hares. And the squeaker is not really nice because it's just 1 point, but there are some other animals that say it's worth points for every squeaker you have. Although I think we just removed that card. Yeah. This wild boar says 10 points for each squeaker you have. But we can also use the lynx, that is worth no points, but it is worth 10 points if we have at least 1 roe deer. But make sure, but at least we're gonna play this fox because we need to get those for the mission. Another 2 cards added to the clearing. We can place the fox over there, but we need 2 cards to pay. We don't have 2 cards, so I'm going to take these 2. Maybe we can collect some fire salamanders. This is worth 5 points, but if we find another one, we get to 15 points. Although, of course, 90 cards are removed from the deck, so maybe the other fire salamanders are gone. What are we gonna do? We can place this tree for free and we get to draw a card. That might be nice. I also like the lynx. Yeah, I'm gonna place the lynx. So I'm gonna place this card in the clearing as payment and we're gonna put the lynx on the right side of the tree. This does mean we need to get a roe deer, otherwise this lynx won't be worth any points. Anna's gonna add 1 card. This fat dormouse is worth 15 points if the tree also has a bed, and for the beds you need to score at Optimista, you need to collect at least 3 different species of 3 different beds, and then it will be worth 5 points each. And the top card from the deck gets removed. That is this one. So that's one of the beds. Then it's my turn again. I cannot place this squirrel. Also, it's only worth points if it's on an oak. I cannot place the fox because we need to pay with cards. So I'm gonna take... let's take both. Let's see if we can put some beds in trees. Maybe you see me do things and like, you shouldn't do this or that. Sorry for that. I like to play this game, but I'm not really good at it. So I'm happy to get to the bronze. Although I've read that's quite manageable. And hopefully we will get to silver. So, you know what? I'm gonna place this tree. No, I'm gonna pay with the tree. I want to place this one on the side so that we can place a bed on the other side. So this one needs to be on the left side of a tree. But I cannot place it over here because on the right side is already the lynx. So I'm gonna play the fire salamander on the bottom of the card. That will be worth 5 points, but maybe we can find some more fire salamanders. Right. And I'm adding 1 card. Here's another bed, but it's on the wrong side for the use of the dormouse. But anyway, we need to score 3 beds if possible. And the top card of the deck gets removed. Oh, even more beds. That's not nice. I'm gonna take these 2 cards. Then Anna's gonna remove cards, but they're not there. And I'm gonna place this bed on the left side of this tree. So I pay with 1 card. And then this bed is over here and it will be worth 5 points if we collect at least 3 different beds. So Anna again adding 3 cards, nice. Let's see if we can find more foxes and hares. Here we have a roe deer. Oh, the roe deer, we need the roe deer for the lynx to get the lynx to be worth 10 points. So that's a no-brainer. We're gonna take this card. although we need to pay with 2 more cards. So let's take a Burg. 10 cards get removed. So we need this road here, but we cannot place it at the moment because we don't have a left side of the card available. Also it costs 2 points. Also it costs 2 cards. And then we will score 3 points for each yellow leaf symbol in the game. We already have 1. So maybe we're gonna try to focus on the yellow symbols. Can we do something? We can only place something on the right side of this tree, but I like to use this one for the left side, and this one needs also to be on the left. So we need trees. So I'm simply gonna place this Burg. It is 0 cost, and I get to draw a card. And it's worth 1 point. So because I play this card, I get to draw a card. But also, because I've planted a tree, I need to add a card to the clearing. That gets removed straight away. Also the top card of the deck gets removed. Oh, there goes a hare and a bat. Oh, this is bad. I wanted that card really, really much. Okay, we need to find more hares then. So now we can place something on the side of the tree. Let's make that the bat tree. So I'm playing with 1 card. This one, although 10 points for each squeaker, and we have 2 squeakers in our hands, but we also need the fox and the roe deer. So sorry, no squeakers this time. So I'm paying with that card to place this European fat dormouse on the left side of the card of the tree, and it's worth 15 points if we get a bat in the right side of the tree. So we're gonna look for a bat on the right side of the tree, and if possible another bat than this one. Cards get removed. I have 2 cards in my hand I don't want to lose, so I'm gonna take 2 cards from the draw deck. These are trees you can collect. The more of them you have, the more points they will be worth. So set collection. Cards get removed. There's nothing to remove. We need more trees, but we can wait. Oh wait, I can play this one already. No, I like this one. This silver fear is worth 2 points for each card attached to this silver fear, and there can be as many hares on a tree as you want. So if we can put the hares all on this tree, we will score extra points. So I'm gonna draw 2 more cards for now. Nothing really special. And that's gonna add 4 cards to the tree, to the clearing. Nice. There's a wolf, and there's another roe deer. And this roe deer scores points for the yellow symbols, and this roe deer scores points for the orange symbols. And I see we have some orange symbols left, so I'm gonna take this card. There are some gnats. I really don't like gnats in real life, but in this game they are worth 1 point for each bat we have. And we're gonna try to score at least 3 bats. So for now, let's at least take 1 of these. And they are also the orange symbol, so that's even more points. Might be nice. Another 4 cards added to the draw pile. Still look. Oh, here's another lynx. That is worth 10 points if with the roe deer, and we already have the roe deer at ready. So I'm gonna take that card. Another chestnut. That's nice because it has that orange symbol. And here's another bat. One we don't have yet. Ooh, I want it all. I want it all. I can have 10 cards. I have 8 at the moment, so I can take 2 more cards. So I definitely want the lynx because we already have the roe deer at ready. And I want the bat, of course. Although I preferred a bat on the right side, but we still need 3 bats anyway, so we're good. The draw deck from Anna is empty, so I'm gonna shuffle the draw pile. Let's see. All cards get removed. Ouch. That's a pity. I wanted that chestnut. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm not allowed to take any more cards, so we're gonna place a card. This one we want for the bed, this one we want for the links, but they're all on the left side of the card. This knot we can place at over here. We have the roe deer that needs to be on the right side of the tree. And these ones don't really matter. If at least one roe deer, so it doesn't matter how many roe deers we have. Although the roe deers give extra points at the end of the game, so I think we also want to place this card. We need the fox, of course. Don't forget, we need to. Oh, we need way more trees. Let's first place the gnat on the right side of this tree because it's free. Although, yeah, let's do so. So this tree is fully occupied. Then it's Anna's turn. She's going to remove cards that are not there, and she's going to remove the top card of the draw pile. Then it's my turn again. These cards I want to keep anyway. I have only one card I want to place on the right side of a tree, but there needs a bed to be on the right side of that tree. We can place something on top or on the bottom, but that's not possible with these cards. So I am going to draw 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I cannot draw cards, so I could draw only one card, but I'm gonna plant another tree. That costs one card to play. Oh, I don't want to play that one, so I'm going to place this one. And because I plant a tree, I need to add a card to the clearing. There's another bed. We don't have it yet, and it needs to be on the right side of the tree. Please don't remove this card, Anna. I need it. I want it. Oh, it's gone. And it also was yellow. Oh, I wanted that card. At least now we have another tree, so we can place some things alongside it. We can place either the links or the bed. Let's go for the links. So I pay with one card to place the links on this side of the tree. And it's worth 10 points because we have at least one roe deer. Although we don't have it yet, we have it ready to enter the scene. We even have 2 of them. And I'm going to add 4 cards to the clearing. There's a butterfly we don't have yet, so I like that. Another tree. Where are the hares? Another chestnut. I like that too. And a hare. Here's a hare. So I'm going to take the hare anyway because we need the hare. We want to place the hare alongside this silver fir. And as the second card, I'm going to take either the chestnut or the butterfly. Let's do the butterfly. Then it's Anna. She's going to remove the most left card. That's nice. Then we can take the chestnut and the top card from the draw deck. So I'm going to take this card and take the top card from the draw deck. Bats. Oh, this is also one that says 15 points if with a bat. Okay, we need a lot of bats. Then it's Anna again. Adding 3 cards. 1, 2. Oh, and hare and a bat. Oh, why are they on the same card? And another bat. Do we already have this bat? No, we don't. How many cards do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh. Am I gonna take just one card? Maybe I can play something that gives me a card. No, you can take cards from the draw pile, not from the clearing. I really want those 2 cards, but I cannot. But I can take only 1. 4, 6, 8. Now I have the trouble that almost all cards in my hand I want to play. Are there cards I can afford to not have? Not really. Oh, I think I have to take a gamble. there's not really a card I want to give up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I'm just going to play the butterfly. Then I can take 2 more cards from the clearing if there are still left when it's my turn again. So butterflies are free. Now we have 3 different butterflies, so we already have 6 points. Ooh. Ooh, another cards get added to the clearing. That's nice. And the top cards get removed. Oh, a butterfly we don't have yet. That's a pity. But now I have 8 cards. So I can take 2 more cards from the clearing. So the bat and the hare, of course. Then it's Anna again, adding 4 more cards. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's nothing I really need from there. So this hare needs to go on the silver sphere. To place the silver sphere we need to pay with 2 cards, but I don't want to pay. Oh, again, I don't want to. I need to have some cards that I don't want, so I can pay with them. Do we have a bat on the right side of the tree? No, of course not. Yeah, over here, but then we're losing the hare and we need to get at least 6 foxes and hares, and we only have 0 at the moment. So this hare is really important. I need to make some sacrifices. Oh, here's another hare. So that's gonna go over here. We need a bat on the left side for this fat dormouse. So we need another tree. Let's take a gamble by paying with this one. Yeah, and then I'm gonna pay with this one also, so we can place the silver fur. So then we have 2 new. So then we have room for 2 more cards. So I'm gonna plant this silver fur, and we're gonna add all our hares to that, and we're paying with a tree and with this one. Are we? Yes, we are. I hope I'm doing well. Maybe we can get a chance to pick them back. So 2 cards over there. And because I've planted a tree, I have to add another card to the clearing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 cards at the clearing. There goes another butterfly. Oh. So at the end of the turn, all cards get removed because there are 10 or more cards in the clearing. Then it's Anna again. She removes 1 card and the top card of the draw deck gets discarded. But at least now we have a place to place our hares. So we're going to place this one for free over here. 1 point per European hare. Removing cards that are not there. So we're going to place another hare over here. 1 point per European hare. So these both are now worth 2 points each. Then it's Anna again, adding 3 cards. Nice. A butterfly, but we already have it. Although the hedgehog on the bottom gives you 2 points for each butterfly you have. Bee swarm and a wildcat, not really special, and a tree. Okay. So we still need 2 bats. Alright, these 2 can go together. So we need a tree, another tree. We need another tree. And we have these roe deers we need to place and these foxes. Yes, we need trees. We can't even place these ones. We can place this roe deer, but I don't want to pay with the cards I have. So I'm just going to take these 2 cards as a payment option. And then we have 2, 4, 6, 7 cards, so we get to draw some more if we want to, but there are getting cards removed instead of added to the game. So we're gonna pay with these 2 cards to add on the right side we can add this roe deer. And that'll be worth 3 points for each orange symbol. 1, 2, 3 already. We might want to try to get more of them. So on this side of the tree. And then we use these 2 to pay with. Then that's Anna again, adding 2 more cards, another hedgehog. So if we take both hedgehog, each butterfly will be worth 4 points. And another butterfly we don't have yet, so let's take this card. And maybe we should then instead try to score this hedgehog. Also this hedgehog has this symbol, so that will be worth 3 extra points thanks to our roe deer. And it's going to remove cards, of course. So where's the hedgehog? We need more trees, and we're gonna place this butterfly we don't have yet for free on top of this tree. So now we have 4 different butterflies, that is 12 points. Cards get removed that are not there. Can we add something else? We want this hedgehog, but then we need to pay with the cards. And I don't want to pay with a card. These need to go together. We want the roe deer and the fox, and we want the hedgehog. So I'm just going to take 2 cards. Another hare, of course, and another roe deer. Well, we don't need the roe deer anymore, but we do need the hare, and we get another tree. Okay. Anna is going to add some cards, only 1. A card we don't need, so we could pick it up just to use as a payment. But I'm going to add this hare for free to the left side of this tree. And it's worth 2 extra points because each card attached to this silver sphere is worth 2 points. And it's going to remove 4 cards. Then we needed more trees, but I also want the hedgehog. Let's take a gamble. I'm adding this hedgehog over here by paying with this tree. Oh, and I pay with a orange card, so I trigger the bonus of drawing a card. And that's another bet. And that bet we can place on this side of the card, so this Dormak scores 15 points. And also this is a bet we don't have yet at the moment, so that's good. Let's add some more cards to the clearing, please. Yes. Another bet. And another tree. 2, 4, 6. I can take 2 cards, so I'm gonna take the tree and the bet. It's also the right. Oh no, this one is not the right symbol. Never mind. Cards get removed. I'm gonna play something. Let me play something. We need a bet on that side of the tree. That is this one. We need to pay with 1 card. We need 3 different bets. We have the Beechsteiner's bet now and the common Philestral. And over here we have the Barstella and the brown-eared. Oh, they're all different. We can afford to lose 1 bet, so I'm paying with 1 bet to place the Bechstein's bet over here. So now we have 2 bets, but we need 3 for them to be worth 5 points. But now we've scored the Empyrean Vet Dormouse because it's worth 15 points if a bet also occupies this tree. Haha. Oh, there goes the bet. That's a pity. Now it's my turn again. Again, I don't have any cards in my hand that I want to lose, and I have no cards to pay with them. So again, I'm gonna draw 2 cards. A butterfly, we already have it, so we can use it as a payment, and this one also not really interesting, so that's nice. So basically in this game, of course, you want to get all the cards you need, but also you need some cards you don't need in order to pay for the cards that you really want. We have 3 hares and we have 1 fox in hand, so we need at least 2 more hares or foxes. And I like hares better because they're cheap. There's a 3 and there's a 3. Well, these cards we didn't need, so let's place a 3, so we have more space to place cards. I'm paying with this card, and because I place a 3, I'm adding this card to the clearing, and Anna is going to remove the most left card and the top card from the draw deck. It is gone. Can we pay with cards? Yes, I have 1 card I don't really need, so let's start trying to score 15 points again by paying with this card, placing another European fat dormouse over here. So again, 15 points if we get a bet on this side of the tree. But we also need at least 1 more tree to place the fox. Adding 3 cards to the deck, to the clearing. Another butterfly, we don't have it. Ooh, I want it. Another 3, that's okay. Oh yeah, we were trying to score at least 4 of them. That is filled. And another butterfly we already have. So I'm definitely gonna take the butterfly we don't have yet. And let's take a cheap 3. And it's Anna again, adding 4 more cards. 2, 4, 5, so we're getting to 9 cards. Another butterfly we don't have. I want that card. Another fox. Uh-oh. Another hare. Oh. And finally, this one. Okay. We need 6 foxes or hares. And foxes score 2 points for each hare, so they're both nice. But if we collect another butterfly, we go from 12 to 20 points. But I think the hare and fox are more important at the moment. So let's take these 2 and hopefully we can take the butterfly in our next turn. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, we need more trees. 2 cards get removed. That means we can take the butterfly. I'm gonna take the butterfly. And as a second card, I'm gonna take just this one. So it's Anna again. 2 cards get removed. I think the drop pile is just over half. So we still have some time left. Let's finish off this one first by adding a bet to the left side of the tree. Because then we're sure we're scoring another 15 points. That is nice. Therefore we need to pay with 1 card. Do we have a card we don't really need? Not really. I'm just gonna pay with the 3. 1 cards get added. And the top card of the draw deck gets removed. A deer and a squeaker. But again, we have a lot of cards we want to place on left or right side of the tree. So we need more trees and we're going to place things on top of trees. And all the cards I have I like. So I'm going to place just a butterfly on top of here for free. You see, if we get 7 different butterflies, we score 55 points. Oh, all cards are gone. Then there's nothing to choose, so I'm going to add another butterfly for free. Butterflies are free over here. The more you get, the more interesting it gets. Because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different butterflies. That is worth 35 points. Nice. 2 cards to the clearing. But now we need to get the road, at least the fox in, and the hare. Oh, the hare, we still have a hare here. That's free to play, so let's add it here. Bloop. 3 more cards to the clearing. A tree, a red deer, and a bear. And that one. We have more hares. No. Nothing for free. The squeakers, but I don't want the squeakers. So we need at least 2 more trees. But I don't want to pay with this card, obviously. So I'm just going to take 2 cards as a payment. Adding 4 cards to the clearing. Oh, sorry, wrong card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this one, this birdie, is worth 2 points for each bug symbol, and each butterfly is a bug. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this is already 12 points. So it might be nice to pick up the bird. 2, 4, 6 cards in my hand. So I'm gonna take the bird just in case. And let's take, doesn't really matter. Although this one is also interesting. The beech marten, 5 points per fully occupied tree. And we only have 1, 2, 3 fully occupied trees. And we're gonna get more. Adding 1 more card. A hare. Although it's a mountain hare, we still need a hare. And the top cards of the draw deck gets removed. Can we take the hare? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, we can take the hare, and then we take just a random card as a payment. 3 cards get removed from the left. So let's add this hare. Counts as a European hare. Any number of European hares may share this spot, so we can put it for free on the left side of this one. And it says 1 point per hare. So we already have 5 hares, 2, 4, 5. We need 6 or more. So we just need 1 hare or 1 fox, and then we're done. But the foxes give us 2 points per European hare. So if we can place them both, that will be worth another 24 points at the moment. Right. Let's see what happens over here. A card gets removed and a card gets oh, and hare gets removed. We were going to plant trees. Let's see if we can get to 4 beeches. Although we only have 1 yet. So I'm gonna place a beech. Paying 1 card, and because we plant a tree, we need to add a card to the clearing. Another butterfly, but we already have that one. Oh, why did I do that? I need to open this one. 3 cards get removed. Bye bye. So, what are we going to do? We need, oh, here we have another beech. I'm gonna play another beech. Then we have at least 3 of them. We need 4. And I pay with the birch. And because we plant a tree, we add the cards. Then we do Anna. The card gets removed. That's not good, because I need at least... I can pay with 1 card for the beech marten. How many fully occupied trees do we have? 1, 2, 3. Are we? I think I'm gonna use this marten as a payment to get the first fox into the game. That'll be worth more points. So by paying 2 cards, I place this European fox. Red fox, sorry. But it says draw 1 card per European hare, and I don't need to pay in the cost of the color, it doesn't matter. So I get to draw, counts as a European hare, 2, 4, 5. So I get to draw 5 cards, and that's nice because I have only 2 cards in hand, but also that means the draw pile gets smaller. Do we get something nice? Not really. another bet. Oh, do we already have 3 different bets? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're different. Good, we already have 3 different bets, so that's okay. Nice, then we can use these cards as payment if needed. And removes the card and removes the card. Do we have a 4th beach? 3? No, not yet. The end says 2 points for each card below a tree, or 10 points if no other forest has more trees. And in a solo play that means you have to have at least 10 trees. 2, 4, 6, 8, so that's not gonna happen, so we don't use these cards. I'm not gonna collect all 8 species, so that's also worthless. The eagle is worth 1 point for each pass symbol. 2, 4, 5, well, 6, 7, 8, 9, yeah. Might be nice, this one. I don't need this tree, I don't need the bats anymore. I do like this deer because it scores 3 points for each yellow symbol. So maybe if we put this woodpecker on top. Oh no, we don't need the woodpecker. Okay. I'm gonna place the other red fox. 2 points for each European hare, and then again we get to draw cards, so that's nice. I need to pay with 2 cards, so I'm paying with the ones I don't want. And again 2, 4, 5 cards I can draw. I have 4 cards, so we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's hope some more hares. What did we get? A beach. We need a beach. Nice. And all others don't really matter. Time for Anna to remove the left card from the deck and the top card from the draw pile. 20 more cards maybe. Somewhere in there is the final card. Oh, I see I'm out of view. So many hares. I'm gonna play this row there just to score 2 points for each yellow symbol by paying with these 2 cards and placing it on the left side of this card. 2, 4, 5 and 2 foxes, so at least we've completed our mission of 6 foxes and hares total or more. And then it's Anna again. Bye bye. Do we have any more hares? No, we don't. No, we don't. We don't really need something from here, but we want the beach, because when playing this beach, and by paying 1 card, and therefore we need to add a card to the clearing. Oh, another lynx. Oh, we want the lynx, because that's worth 10 points, because we have the roe deer. Now we have 4 beaches, so 4 times 5 points is 20 points. I think we're doing quite okay at the end. Oh, unfortunately, there goes the lynx. These cards I'm not really interested in, so I'm gonna take 2 cards from the draw pile. Let's hope we get something nice. No, we don't get anything nice, just more trees. 4 cards added to the clearing. Will there be the winter is coming card already? Trees, trees, trees. A hare. Nice. So that's a no-brainer. I have 2, 4, 6 cards, so I take the hare. And let's take another card from here. Then it's Anna again, removing 2 cards. And then I have a no-brainer. I'm gonna place this hare into my forest. And hares are free to place. Let's place it over here. Plop. Then it's Anna again, adding 2 cards. Another hare. Haha. 2, 4, 6, 7. So 8, 9. Here comes all the hairs. Anna is gonna remove a card and the top card from the draw deck. So we're gonna place this hair. And each card on this tree was also worth 2 extra points. Nice. We need more space. So Anna again, adding 3 cards. I think we're going to the another hair. Wow. Ooh, and we get to take it. Let's hopefully get another turn to place it. And just another card as payment. Let's remove some cards. No, 3 more cards. 1, 2. We're definitely in the last 10. A fox! Oh! Adding a fox will score way more points than adding a hare. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. But I cannot take it because my hand is... Oh. I'm not gonna make that anymore, I'm afraid. I'm gonna place the hare on the left side over here. That doesn't cost me any cards, so Anna gets... Oh, there goes the fox. Pity! That would be nice if we... Oh, if we could have placed that fox. Do we have something nice? Well, this Steinbock is worth 10 points. So why not? I'm afraid if I'm gonna take cards, or maybe in the next turn the game will end. We don't have anything to put on the bottom of the card. So I'm just gonna place a Steinbock because it's worth 10 points. And I get another turn. So I'm adding it to this side of the tree with the row there. And then I remove 3 cards as a payment. And now I get another turn. I'm gonna add another Steinbock, just because I can. And then I get another turn. So this cost me 3 cards, but it's worth 10 points. So I've scored 20 points in 1 turn. That is nice. Let's keep 1 yellow symbol just in case. But these are cards I don't want, so I'm gonna draw cards from the draw pile. Maybe we get something nice. Not really. Although this one is worth 3 points for each symbol pinkish, and now we have 1, 2, 3. So this is already worth 9 points, plus this one itself. Okay, then I'm gonna take a second card from the clearing. And as adding 1 card to the clearing and removing the top card from the deck. Ooh, we get 1 more turn. So let's place the... Oh, we cannot place it because we don't have a tree left on the right side. Oh, and if we place the Alpine Marmot, we score 3 points for each symbol that we don't have. That is a pity. You know what, let's... Oh, I wanna... Yeah, let's plant a tree. And hopefully we can add the... Oh, I need space. Hopefully we get time to add this Chamot, but because I'm placing a tree, I'm adding a card to the clearing. 2, 4, 6. Oh, there's only 2 cards left. What's Anna gonna do? Anna's gonna add 4 cards. So here comes the final... Oh, it was on the bottom. So, game over. The good news is, we have at least a total of 6 foxes and hares in my forest. For counting the scores, there is an app, just the Forest Shuffle app, and that is really nice, but I have one problem. My cards, because then you can make a picture of the cards and then it will calculate the scores. But my cards are sleeved, so they reflect a lot, and so I'm not gonna be able to use the Forest Shuffle app, so I'm gonna just use the BG Stats app. Find the game you want to play and add it as a game, and we're simply gonna using the score blad. So trees, top, bottom, left, right, and cave. Well, cave is easy, that's 0 points. Then it first want to know the score for our trees. So that's 1 plus 3 is 4. Let's do the easy one first. 4, 5, 5, Then this beech is worth 5 points if there are at least 4 beeches in your forest. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's okay. 4 times 5 is 20 points, so we get to 25. Then we have the horse chestnut, we have 2 of them, so that's worth 4 points. And finally we have the silver fare, that is worth 2 points per card attached to this silver fare. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 cards, so 18 points. So we get to 47 points for our 47 cards, 47 points for our trees. That's already 1/4 of the points we need to score at least bronze. Therefore we need to score 200 points. Then we have at least successfully completed the mission. So let's do top first, because those are only butterflies. We have 2, 4, 6 different butterflies. That is worth 35 points. I think we have seen all 7 of them, but some got removed. Then the bottom, 3 points plus 5 is 8 points. So 43. And then the hedgehog sets 2 points for each butterfly. Well, we had 6 butterflies, so we have 12 more points. That is 55. So we're halfway there. We're at 102 points. And we still need to count the things that will score the most points, I think. Because now we're gonna score the cards to the left and the right of the tree. So this one is just worth 5. This one is 1 point for each bed symbol. I think we have 3 bed symbols because we have 3 beds. 1, 2, 3. Yes. So 5 plus 3 is 8. 10 points if at least 1 roe deer. We have a roe deer, so 18 points. 15 points if it also a bed occupies this tree. Yes, so that's another 15. That's 33. This one is worth 5 points if at least 3 different beds, and we have 3 different beds. So that's another 5 points, plus 10 is 15 points. 48. Then this one will be worth 3 points for each orange leaf symbol. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. 6, 6. So 6 times 3 is 18. Then we're at 66. And we're total at 168. Now with this Steinbock we're at 178, so we're almost there. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Gonna do the hares from later. First this bed. 5 points plus 15 for this one is 20. That is 69. 2 points for each European hare, and we have him twice, so 4 points for each hare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 times 8 is 32. So we're at 128. And this mountain hare counts as a European hare. Then we have this deer that gives us 3 points for each yellow symbol. That is only 1, 2. That's only 2, so 6 points, 134. Another 10 points from this one, 144. And then we do the hares. I think this is the jackpot because it's worth 1 point per European hare. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 hares. 8 times 8 is 64 points. So 144 plus 64 is 208. Wow, I got to silver. And I think that's all the cards we had. So our total score, my total score is 310 points. That means I got just 10 points enough to score silver. We have at least a total of 6 foxes and hares. Well, we didn't even need the foxes. We got there with the hares. And we got 300 points, so I've scored silver. Should have scored 400 points to get to gold. But that is how you play a solo game of Forest Shuffle Exploration. Using the solo mode that is in this Exploration expansion, you play your turns as normally. You will get one of 12 missions to try to at least score the goal at the left of the card, and then you need to score an amount of points to get to bronze, silver or gold. And Anna, the Automa deck, very easy, will either remove cards or add cards to the deck, and sometimes remove the top card from the draw pile with this symbol. So if you have any questions about this solo mode or Forest Shuffle in general, please feel free to ask them in the comments below. My name is David, thank you for watching and hope to see you next time.